Double Diamond Railroad back doing some quick troubleshooting on these two engines. De-oxed their wheels, spun them off on the track at high throttle, kind of grinds it off, then wiped the track. And what it's doing, focused on the switch, because I figured out it wasn't electrical, it's mechanical from this new switch machine. So what's happening, this part right here, see how that's bowing up and down? This part here in the middle was humped high. So I looked with my magnifiers as he drove in, and the steps and then the fuel tank was the worst, would hit right here where the hump is and drag on there. It actually drags back about that far, the steps do. So they were dragging there, lifting the wheels, especially the fuel tank had some little barbs on the front bottom and the back bottom. I filed them off. It shows up as white now. I have to put some black on there. Some little points there at the SD40 doesn't have. So I was able to grind it down several times, about 8 times. I shaved it down with this file, this one. That's pretty wide. So I went back to my old faithful and went to this one, of the red and black ones. Went to that, was able to shave down in it real good. I just went over it again, even though it was clearing. I went over it. I shaved that off and then back it up, and I sucked up a telephone pole. Got to get that back out. We just changed, put a new filter in. So here we go. See, we can go through after we've been sitting there a few minutes. See, we're not getting a flick. Oh, there he did. Caught right on the end. Maybe it'll wear in then. I could file the bottom of the steps and make sure they're rounded and not some burr down there catching. Flip them over and do that next. But these just sit lower than the SD40. I might try to bow that thing down and pinpoint glue down in there. There's a thin gap. Get some of my needle glue, folder glue. I'd be able to hold that down while it's drying. Trying to avoid that. See, it hits it every time. So that's more on the right end. I've shaved that some up. They were starting to do it. Seems to be going one direction more. I have to feel that. Sanded would probably be better. Looks like right here's a little rust spot. Trying to bevel it, but it's really up on the flat deck where the steps are crossing. I see it scraping there. It's leaving a trail of oil or something. Yep, I see where it's at, because it just left a marker of de-oxide. So we're going to do more on it. We'll get it. It'll be running better by tomorrow. But we probably won't use these guys tomorrow. On Sunday, switching or trains, whatever we do. Been upstairs watching Waycross. They had a train blocking most of the town for an hour and a half. It's like a mile and a half long. They finally got it out of there. Cleared the yard and everything. I had reading signals on there. That was fun. Okay, guys, thanks a lot for watching. A little quick update and maintenance. Double Diamond Railroad, out.